Hey guys, how's it going? So I'm going to be cooking today and I'm making a healthier version of Palak Paneer. I got the recipe off online and these are the ingredients we're going to be using. Instead of using cheese, I'm going to be using extra firm tofu, and then I'm going to be using fat-free Greek yogurt. But what you're going to need is cumin, coriander. You can get it ground. It asks for whole, but I have ground, so I'm going to use that today. A medium onion, 6 tablespoons of garlic, so I have 3 big garlics, 2 serrano peppers. This is, I think, a teaspoon of ginger, so I just grabbed one from the freezer. I like to put them in the freezer because it lasts longer. And then you're going to need 4 to 6 bay leaves, and then you're going to need this seasoning. It's a Northern Indian curry blend. And you're gonna need some salt. And I have been recently buying vegetables with no salt added. Even my broth, I'm getting no salt added. And then a little bit of olive oil, a cup of water, and then we're gonna need some baby spinach. So I will pan you guys over, and then you're just gonna need a big skillet. So we're gonna cook everything in here and then we're gonna blend it up. Turn your stove on to medium high, so I'm just gonna put it on 6. I have a electric or like a glass top, so that's what I'm using today. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna add a little bit of olive oil. It says 4 tablespoons. Oops. I'm just gonna put maybe like half of that. And then we're gonna get this heated up, and then we're gonna add our onions and our chili. Oil is nice and heated, so we are going to add our onions. So I just did this a rough chop because everything's gonna go in the blender anyways, so I didn't want to take a lot of time chopping. So we're just gonna saute those, kind of break them up a bit. Get those going. And then we're also gonna add the serrano peppers. So I put 2 in because I like a medium spice, but you guys can take out the ribs and stuff, but I didn't. And we're just gonna kind of cook those, saute them nicely. And like I said, everything doesn't have to be exact because everything's gonna go in the blender, so it doesn't have to be like a fun chop or anything like that. Now we have a nice char on these, so we're gonna push them aside so they don't need to be cooked anymore. And then what we're gonna do is add our cumin, our masala, and our coriander. Mine are all grounded. It did ask for whole cumin seeds, but I think it's fine. So we're just gonna dump those in there, and we're just gonna toast these real quick until they're fragrant. Oh, it smells good already. Yum. So we're just gonna toast this super quick. It's been toasted, so now we're just gonna mix everything together. I'm just gonna turn down my heat to about medium low, and then we're gonna add in our 8 bay leaves. Just throw those in there, give those a good mix, and then we're gonna add our ginger, and then we're gonna add our garlic. And we're just gonna toast these really quick as well. Kind of get that all in there. Just gonna turn my heat up just a little bit. So you don't want to taste raw garlic. And then I'm just gonna keep mixing this until everything is nice and softened. And then I will show you the next step. I've been cooking for about 2-3 minutes. So now what we're gonna do is we're gonna add our canned tomatoes. I'm gonna mix this all around. And those were 14 ounces each. And then what this is gonna do, it's gonna reduce a little bit, about 5-10 minutes. And then we will be on the next steps. All right, so it has been about 8 minutes and I am using fresh spinach. So I'm gonna cook this a little bit. The recipe calls for frozen spinach, but I don't have that. So I'm gonna put this whole container in, and this is gonna wilt everything down. And I don't think I told you this, but this portion makes for 2 people. If you don't, I would guess it could even feed 4 people. So I'm gonna let this wilt down. I am gonna put a cover on it, and then I would say about 2-3 minutes. About 2 minutes, and this looks awesome. And I think I'm gonna add one more thing. I am gonna add some cilantro. So I am just going to, so I would say this is probably a handful of cilantro. You can leave it out if you don't like it. So we're gonna put the lid back on, and we're gonna just let that wilt down as well. All right, this looks amazing, perfectly wilted down. And we are going to transfer all of this into a blender. All right, so I have everything in the blender, and then we are going to puree all this. I did take the top off because I want to make sure that the steam doesn't get trapped in here and it doesn't explode. And then I'm also going to use a towel to hold it. Transfer everything back into the pan. Put my heat back on. So I'm real with you. I forgot to take out the bay leaves. I just looked it up on Google because I don't want to die. And bay leaves actually aren't toxic if you eat them. It's just if they usually aren't the most pleasant texture, but I have a Vitamix and this is really creamy, so I'm okay with that. To add our 1 cup of yogurt. And then we are going to mix this in. A cup of water. And then we're gonna mix this in. Now we're gonna add our tofu. So we're just gonna add that to the pan. So you're gonna cook this on like medium low for 10 minutes. So we're gonna put the cover back on, and then I will see you guys in 10 minutes. Looks amazing. We're gonna do a taste test. So just do a little bit. And see if it needs some salt. I suggest adding some salt to this. I'm not gonna add any salt today, but this looks done. I'm gonna plate it up and have some brown rice, and we're just going to pour some on. Make sure you get a couple good chunks. That looks awesome, you guys. I hope you enjoy this recipe. The only thing I think I would do differently is not do a full cup of water. I feel like it's a little soupy. But if you like it soupy, definitely add the whole cup of water. I think I would do a half a cup of water next time. And of course, my error for not taking out the bay leaves. But this is a healthier version of Palak Paneer. And you guys, thank you so much for watching. And until next time, bye.